Good afternoon. To our political leader, the Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Keith Rowley, our deputy political leaders, Ministers Gatsby Dolly, Imbert, and Rohan Sinanan, our General Secretary, Minister Foster Cummings, all other members of the Executive of the People's National Movement, Cabinet colleagues, members of Parliament, and most importantly, to you, the members of the People's National Movement, good afternoon. It's very important for us to understand the responsibility and the significance of this afternoon. So you'll allow me to start with a brief historical context, because it was in 1956 that this great party was established and formed. And every day as a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago, I thank God for its establishment, because it is only under this party we have seen the type of development that has taken place in Trinidad and Tobago. It was in 1961 that this party won 20 out of 30 seats. And in 1962, under this party, we won our independence from colonialism. And after a few years of struggle and development, it was in 1976, under the People's National Movement, that we wrote our Republican Constitution. And for that, I applaud our forefathers of the People's National Movement. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the start of the significance of the development of this document that we call the Constitution. 48 years later, here we are, once again, as a great party, being given the responsibility by the people of Trinidad and Tobago to take Trinidad and Tobago once again forward in a very significant developmental way. I practiced for 16 years before joining the Parliament of Trinidad and Tobago. And during those years, many a case I was called upon to interpret the Constitution, to understand the Constitution, to apply the Constitution in protection of the rights of every citizen of Trinidad and Tobago that came before the courts. It is when I came into Parliament, first as a senator and then as an elected member, I got a different understanding of the significance of this written Constitution that we have. And it is right that we find ourselves here in the year 2024, 48 years after, at an appropriate moment in our country's history to shake ourselves of the remaining remnants of the shackles of colonialism. And that is what the People's National Movement is being called upon to do. Because we've had 4, almost 5 decades of development as a people. And the time has come for us now to understand where we are going forward. And the only party that I have seen in this country's history that can do that is the People's National Movement. And this afternoon, very briefly, I draw one analogy to that. What you have seen happen after 48 years and many decades in the energy sector is this current administration and this current PNM administration do exactly that in the energy sector. Analyze, strategize, and move us forward. And I can stand here this afternoon without fear of contradiction and report to you, the membership, but more importantly to the people of Trinidad and Tobago, that after 9 years in office, we have now set up that sector, which is the lifeblood of Trinidad and Tobago, for a future that will take us decades into come for our citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, and more importantly, the young people. It is this PNM government that has developed the strategies to move us forward and to make sure that we are at the forefront globally of ensuring that future for our people. And today, I look forward to us discussing the results of a committee that was set up in accordance with our Constitution at this special convention. And I am proud here today to stand as the chairman and to say to the country, we have done our work. And as we gather here this afternoon to witness the reports of the various committees who have given consideration, And I'd like to thank our political leader and for those who have done the work to bring us here this afternoon and for us to assemble as we, the People's National Movement, prepare to take Trinidad and Tobago forward in the future development of this important document that is our Constitution. I applaud you. I thank the Keith Scotland SC Committee for the hard work that they've done. And in typical PNM fashion, the consultations that took place across Trinidad and Tobago. As we come here prepared, knowing after almost 5 decades, the areas that require development, be it the service commissions, be it the appointment of a commissioner of police, be it some of the archaic provisions of our Constitution, that we as a people now will take responsibility as we charter our future and our destiny. I thank you for being here this afternoon, and I look forward to the contributions we're about to hear. And I put us in that context. Do not underestimate the task that once again our great party is called upon to do. Because whilst there's some outside there who don't understand the significance of developing Trinidad and Tobago, I stand here proud to say, without a shadow of a doubt, you, the people of the People's National Movement and the membership of the People's National Movement will continue to develop this great island, twin island state of ours, Trinidad and Tobago. So this afternoon's proceedings, let us have the intellectual conversations and let us understand the historical significance on this day here in August 2024. The future generations will look back and say, once again, the membership of the People's National Movement did what is right for the development of Trinidad and Tobago. And I thank you, and I look forward to this afternoon's deliberations and our resolution at the end. May God continue to bless us, and may we continue to do the people's will. Thank you.